Good morning, everyone. It is, we are starting a brand new project. This is something a little bit different. This is going to be a collaboration with Vicki and I, where I'm doing part of it and she's doing part of it. So I'm kind of excited about this because, again, it's really odd. It's different than anything that we've done before. So I got, a guy called me from Prescott, Arizona. And he's not a follower. He doesn't even know really we make videos. Well, he does now, but he didn't when he called me. He was just looking for somebody to make him a sign. Well, it's kind of a sign. So here's the deal. He's got his son, I believe it's his son, has a company. And what the guy, Stefan, that called me and sent me some stuff, he makes lamps. He makes all different kinds of lamps. And he wants to make a lamp for his son that has got his son's company logo on it. This is his son's company name / logo. And so he wants a block that this is carved into, that then he can run a lamp pole up through it with the wiring, and you guys know the deal there. So this is a little bit different. So he wanted something 2 inches thick, a full 2 inches thick, that then the back part of it would have a rod going down through it for all of the lamp works, the wiring to go up through. So he said he didn't really care what material it was as long as it was solid wood. So I picked out a board. I went out to my shed and I found a big board that I don't even know. It was a cutoff on something, but I can't even remember what it was for. And I don't even know what kind of wood it is. But if it smells like oak, so it is definitely a hardwood. It's very hard. I haven't tried to carve it yet, so I hope that goes well. But I practice. So here's a kind of how it's going to be. So this was my practice piece for drilling this hole. That hole, I don't know if you can see there, but it's drilled all the way through. So the sign is I'm going to show it to you here in a second. It has to be drilled vertical all the way through. But the front half of it, he wants it carved 1 inch deep. So it's going to have a frame on it. I'll show you in a second. And then the second half of it, that has to be centered where the clock, the lamp wiring and stuff goes through. That's a 3/8 hole. So I got a 3/8 auger hole and I drilled that with my drill press. So here is the block. This is the back side. That's the hole. I wanted to get that done first in case it went bad. That was something that was a little bit different than anything I'd done before. So I got that done, and now I've got I'm getting ready to do the transfer process, which I probably don't have. I'll be back in a second with a. You want to go grab?
You told me you were ready.
Vicki just gave me the stink eye. I thought I was ready. She's shaking her head, rolling her eyes. That just makes my day. Anyway. Uh-oh, I didn't think you could hear me. Thank you, darling. So he sent me all different kinds of schematics on it and the whole thing. So what we've got is we've got a 11 inch by 5 inch block. That's going to be the base of the lamp, evidently. All I'm going to do is I'm going to route it. And then because he wants it 1 inch deep, I'm going to route as deep as I can. I'm not sure exactly how deep. And then Vicki is going to do some power carving on it. So that hence that is the part that is the collaboration between the two of us. Now, what I've used here is my regular freezer paper transfer method. But what I decided to do, and I had practiced with this a while back, I'm actually using label backer. Label backer. Yes, so any labels that you get that you can take the backer off, and actually I like it better. I think it gives a better transfer, and you can see through it. It's a little bit lighter so that it's got a translucent aspect to it that you can see through it. Like, I don't know, but you might be able to see that logo through there, whereas the freezer paper is made out of the material is, I guess, if it's thicker or whatever. So I might have to be a little more careful on this that I don't tear it. But I'm going to attempt to get the image on there. Now, again, I don't know what kind of wood this is, so I'm not sure exactly how it's going to carve. But we'll deal with that after the layout's all done. So it's going to have a 1-inch frame all the way around, and then there'll be a 1/2 inch between the top of the letter. The letters are 2 inches tall, approximately. And we'll kind of see how it goes. It's all going to be unfinished because Stefan, my customer, is going to stain it and do whatever he's going to do to it, edgewise and all of that. All we're doing is the carving. So this is one of those deals where you can't really go, as far as pricing goes, can't really go by the square foot. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty nice. I'm pretty impressed with that. I think that works better than the freezer paper, honestly. That's a pretty good image. I can live with that. So we're going to make it outset. I'm going to draw a 1-inch border all the way around, and then everything between the letters and the border is going to be cut away. Again, 1 inch deep. So there was something else I was going to say. Oh yeah. So many people ask me, when we printed this out, we printed out on an inkjet printer. And many people ask me, well, how long do I have to let it set till it dries so then I can do the transfer? But that's not the right way to think about it. You want it wet. Now, we printed this probably, I don't know, half hour ago, but we could have printed it 2 hours ago and it probably would have worked just the same. This stuff probably will never dry, or it would take weeks probably for it to actually dry, because that surface is so slick. And that's the idea that you want, so more of that transfers. Now I also, you guys that have been watching, I normally put like silicone spray on here, but I didn't have that handy, so I just used a squirt of WD-40 and wiped it all over the paper. So I just WD-40 and wiped it on there with a tissue, and looks like it worked out pretty well. So that is the first scene of the Loonar lamp. Hey, there you go, Loonar lamp project. So when we come back, I'll have drawn the frame on there, and we'll be out there and we'll get to carving. So we'll see you back here in a minute. All right, folks, here we go. I got my line drawn all the way across around, so we've got like a 1-inch border. That is just going to be a face frame, and then we are going to I'm going to cut these outset, and everything in between the letters and that line is going to be cut away, and we're shooting for going 1 inch deep. That's what the customer really wanted, is a really deep look. So I'm going to do my part of it and get as much done as I can around the letters, and then let Vicky use her new tool, her toy, her Fordham, and do the rest of it. But we'll get there when we get there. So in the meantime, where's my cheaters? Forgot my cheaters. In the meantime, let's get to cutting this thing. Yeah. All right, here we go. Lights. That away. I've got it set right now. I've got it set at about 1/8 of an inch deep. I'm not sure whether that's right, but it looked right. Here we go. So folks, I just wanted to go over something real quick in case you are new and you hadn't seen me do this before. When I was cutting this line, and I don't know, you probably
tried to catch it.
Yeah, I don't know. So what I'm doing is my hand is underneath here, and that is on the line, and then my fingers, let me see, I'm trying to, or can you see that okay?
Yeah.
So my fingers are under here, riding on the edge of the board as I'm pulling, and that's what's helping me keep that, pretty much keep that straight line.
Yeah, I can see through the plastic. So
Through the base? Okay, good. Anyway, that's the way I did those straight lines. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm okay with that. All right, let's get back to the letters. Okay, guys. Well, this board is rather tough. It reminds me of oak. That's what it smells like. I don't even know what the grain is. I don't know what the board is. But you could see that I was having a tough time holding the line, so I stay away from the line, and then I just kind of work my way in just a hair at a time. I still got a little bit more work to do on that to make those lines look nice and smooth. I'm going to do that off camera along with these other letters. Then when I come back, we'll make our next cut. Hey guys, okay, you know what? I think that is going to do it for this video. Magnum says it's time to go in because I don't know if you can even see Mags over here. He likes to get between me and the bench. Anyway, it's the wind's coming up, starting to really get cold out here. Anyway, I've got all of the initial carving done. On the next video, we're going to go back and we're going to cut that deeper, and then I'm going to get as deep as I can with my router, and then Vicky's going to take over from there and do her little power carving with the Fordham. So I'm excited about seeing how this thing comes out. So anyway, guys, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please email me directly, eric@makeawoodsign.com. If you haven't subscribed yet, we'd love for you to subscribe. Mag, look up here. Look up here. Look at Mom.
Hi.
And please leave us a comment on YouTube. We love, I love answering comments, and give us some thumbs up and likes and shares and all of that good stuff. And I guess that's about it. If you need supplies, there's the website, and we will see you on the next one. We love you guys. Thanks. Bye.